Aloha and welcome back to my channel where I make old school RuneScape videos helping players in the game grow. I also create commentaries such as this one that will relate to many of you beautiful people and this journey of life we're all embarking on. Feel free to subscribe and click thumbs up as the underdog will eventually always prevail. Hint hint. Anyways, let's begin. My most nostalgic town has to be Alucard, that is in the game of old school RuneScape, right? In the world of Gielinor. Between the music and the times I first had to navigate and explore it, I believe this is my favorite old school RuneScape town that gives me the most nostalgic feeling when I play. This is the place I got my fishing level up to fish trout, and where I spent time mining gold for 4 hours for a measly 100,000 gold pieces, 100k GP. Goes way back when there's more like a mill these days. I remember having to pay the toll every time just killing goblins for the GP. I was always broke back then for the gate, the toll for the gate to pass through into Alucard with those guards and their scimitars. When I finally did the Shield of Arav quest, my world lit up and Alucard grew on me even more. The scimitar shop is super cool. Speaking of the scimitars, this scimitar shop is great, especially for the beginning accounts and low levels, like 20 attack. You know, you see the mithril scimitar in there. It's like, oh, 1,000 gold. It took me 30 minutes to get 400 from goblins. Plus, so then anyway, but the palace is also a great training spot for range and melee. And then even some magic, but mostly the first two, range and melee. Prayer is decent to begin here as well, with the NPCs being fairly fast to kill or to continue on after like the goblins and the cows. So revisiting this arid, sandy, hot, desolate desert town back when I first had to get my thieving up in the Sorcerer's Garden minigame with the squirt juice, that's a really nostalgic memorabilial moment. Perhaps we can create a word out of that. I was actually playing from a college dorm in Alaska during an exchange program when I first did the Sorcerer's Garden. But that was when I was like 13 years old. I was in 8th grade. I was just beginning like some exchange courses and whatnot earlier on. So anyway, that's like another one of the memories of Alucard. So of course the duel arena has always been accessed from Alucard. And more often in the past, for me, from at least the palace teleport. If I didn't have a dueling ring on deck at the time, I just used the glory to go to Alucard and then run to the duel arena from there. But my first stakes were always thrilling as heck and permanently found a spot in my heart of hearts. It mostly provided a place for my friends and I to spar and work on point with each other. Before I had hundreds of rings of duelings, I would teleport to Lumbridge and actually just walk the way to the duel arena. So I'd just pass through Alucard and think back when the mithril scimitar was considered fairly powerful and the palace was prime training grounds. I won't leave out the iron-powered training trio rock corner in the far north of the vein, the mining vein, and then this was one of the best places and actually still continues to be the top 5 iron power mining spots in the entire game of old school RuneScape. So when I finally was focused on getting some stats past 30 as well, I found both cooking and smithing were super fast here. Back in 2006, Alucard was the best place to cook, smith, craft leather, and just sort of hang out as well at the bank. It's really cool. But yeah, the train in the early building stages and of course power mine, that Scorpion pit vein is great. Even till this day, I will stroll through just because it means so much to me. Playing this game to get unique experiences is what it's all about. I'm not trying to be the same as everyone else is, nor am I trying to have the same gaming experience as everyone. It's not about no-lifing. It's not about doing all those things to just get ahead. It's about enjoying the journey to the goal while still attaining the goal. So anyway, thanks for viewing my video about why Alucard is my favorite and most nostalgic town in all of old school RuneScape in Gielinor. Please feel free to comment on where your favorite town is, why, and what you like most about RuneScape. If you're a new player, welcome. If you're old, how's it? And if you're just been here for a few years and enjoy the game, stoked to have you thoroughly on board. All right, everyone. God bless. You know the rest. Aloha.